Ladies and gentlemen, how you guys doing, man? It's your boy, MisterJaay. Disclaimer: this right here is a no musical reaction. Just a few things we gonna talk about. Yes, it's weekend, and we gonna go beast mode this weekend. You dig? The plan is to talk about have dropped like 20 vlogs this weekend. Man, thank you for tuning in and welcome back to yet another episode of MisterJaay's reaction. And you know who this is, man? AK Kwame Boy. A bong boy adekule adewale odoko wonke Creole boy. Bazinga manotashe. What it do? You dig gang? What it do, Marvelin? You alright? First things first. Yes. Um, famous and controversial African preacher man TB Joshua laid to rest. We dig. Shit happened Thursday, a couple of hours ago, and this man was laid to rest at Scotland. There's a mausoleum created for this man. Ladies and gentlemen, say what you want to say. This man impacted life. He touched life, not just in Africa, but across the globe. Now, we might not agree with his style and his way of doing his preaching and his way of doing his things. And although there's been a whole lot of scandals about this man, it doesn't cut the fact that he's dead. You know, when the news first broke, some of his followers did not believe that. Some of his followers, when they were in shock, they could not accept and agree to the fact that their preacher is gone. You dig? And people, people worship these guys in Africa, and this man was worshipped. He did, but hey, yes, man, it happened. He died. He's dead. I mean, some people had to see it to believe it because most of them were still saying that he's asleep. Now I don't know how asleep a man could be, but yeah, it is what it is, man. When you were brainwashed into a system of belief, you can believe anything. So the man is gone. Now remember, when this story broke, my problem was I asked, now who is going to manage his church? Who is going to run his church? That's a big ass church. That's a big ass business. A whole lot of money streaming in, revenues. Who's going to manage that? Now, mind you, we Africans, we all know what's going to happen. There's going to be a whole lot of beef, power struggle for the money. You dig? Preaching in Africa, Pentecostal movement evangelism, 98% of it is all about the paper. Don't get fooled. Look at what happened to that dude in Malawi and the dude in South Africa who said he rose somebody from the dead. Hey, I'm not going to touch a whole lot on that because some of you guys will come into my DM and start preaching all kind of things to me. But hey, the man is dead. The man is dead. You dig? So adios. Farewell. Go well. You dig? You did your bit on earth. Good or bad. He gone. You dig? Ladies and gentlemen, second things first. The news coming out of Haiti, man. You guys watched and heard, if you're not known yet, Motherland, the Haiti. The president in Haiti was assassinated. You dig? And I do personally think that that's a coup. Jovenel Moise. You dig? It's a controversial politician from that part of the world, from that island. I mean, because this has been in the making for the past 3 years. I mean, if you've been following politics like MisterJaay has been following politics, you will understand that Haiti is not, I mean, it's been decades that Haiti has not been stable. And recently, this man was supposed to do a 4 year stay at the presidency, and he was supposed to leave this year, February. But this man was like, he not gonna leave. That he gonna do one more year because he took over power a year after. Who knows that? How do you change the constitution just to suit your biddings? And I beg to say this, man. It seems as if everywhere black are involved in politics, there's always gonna be some messed up ish going on in it. You dig? Yes. If he had stepped out in February, if he had done things correctly, this man did not just refuse to step down, but he dissolved parliament. This man was ruling by decree. Now that is sad. And we all know that the world is going through the pandemic right now. And do you guys know ain't nobody there's no one shot injected in Haiti? I mean, yes, man, a bunch of folks moved in and took him out. But I do believe personally that this is a coup. This is a coup d'etat that we say it in French. You dig? Somebody wanted him dead. A group of people want him dead. I mean, but mind you, before this man clocked out, he already nominated the prime minister who's now yet sworn in. But this dude is already taken into, you dig? So there's a whole lot of things it's going down. I mean, but we gonna get to the bottom of it eventually. And the world powers, United Nations is looking because there might be a civil war cooking up in Haiti. But I pray it doesn't go that way. But we know our black brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter where we at. We just know how to manifest and do shit. You dig? As the wife was hurt, his wife was hurt, but hey, thank God she's in Miami. They might get some closure. They, I don't know how heavily armed men will pass through a presidential residence. Bro, I don't know about you guys, but in Cameroon, to get close to the presidency, like where this man stays, the president of Cameroon, bro, you gotta go through a whole lot of stuff. And then these folks just, I think a couple of people paid these guys to come in, bunch of Colombians, and then they're blaming two Haitian Americans on it. But we do pray that nothing happens to Haiti, man. Haiti's been it's a crazy, crazy country, man. If you did politics, man, literature, Une tempête, Aimé Césaire, it's a good book about that part of the globe. I mean, but hey, it's all good. Another news that we gained is that Germany is under pressure by the Nigerian government to return its artifacts that it took. The Benin artifacts. You dig, ladies and gentlemen, we all know that Africa has not had the best of colonial history. During the 1884, the Berlin Conference, where Africa was divided amongst European powers. I'm talking about Germany, Portugal, France, England, a whole bunch of Spain. And it's been a problem because these people looted and they did with Africa whatever they wanted to do with it. We're not going to go down memory lane to talk about the Congo situation with King Leopold. We're not going to talk about what the French did in Africa with their colony, this and that. So the Nigerian federal government is asking Germany to return its artifacts. Now, if they took it, of course, they're supposed to return it. It doesn't belong to you, return it to Africa. And this goes to every other European country that was a colonial master in Africa. My question is this though. When would people, the French speaking African countries, go and step up and ask France to return whatever they took from their territories? We know that they've been stealing a whole lot of resources, gold, diamonds, and everything. But it is what it is. You guys saw what happened in Namibia, right? Where Germany had to pay over 1.3 billion in restitution for the genocide that they committed back in the days, colonial days. It is what it is, man, ladies and gentlemen. And that's my time, man. Hey, we gonna keep it rolling. We gonna keep it trucking, because I told you guys, man, it's the weekend, so we gotta do a whole lot of vlogs. You smell me? Hit that subscribe button, smash the like and a notification. Leave a comment down with me. Let's talk about these things that I just said. You dig? Anything you want me to talk about, drop it. I mean, this weekend, we going for 20 vlogs. You dig? I love you, man. Keep your head up. Keep sharing, man. Peace, and big up to everybody that has been checking MisterJaay out. Let's get it going. Peace.